Tonight, the EV market just hit a massive turning point. Ford is stepping back from full electric pickups. Tesla is under new federal investigation. The government wants to tighten fuel rules again. And Toyota may have just revealed the most exciting supercar of the decade. This is not a slow news week. This is a warning shot across the entire auto industry. Ford has officially signaled that the future of trucks is changing, and not in the way Washington expected. After disappointing sales and heavy losses on the F-150 Lightning, Ford is now pivoting aggressively toward hybrid and extended-range hybrid trucks instead of full battery-only designs. Dealers report thousands of Lightnings sitting on lots nationwide. Ford lost billions on its EV division in the past year alone, and now executives admit hybrids are what customers are actually buying. Ford's next-generation F-Series will focus on gasoline-electric hybrid systems that can tow farther, refuel faster, and cost less without the charging anxiety. It's a huge admission that the all-electric push might have been too much, too soon. The market is speaking, and Ford is listening, shifting its multi-billion-dollar strategy to meet customers where they are right now, not where regulations want them to be in 10 years. This move could reshape the entire American truck market, putting renewed pressure on competitors like GM and Ram to rethink their own electric-only bets. The message is clear. For trucks, the bridge to the future is hybrid. On another front, Tesla is now facing multiple fresh investigations by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. It seems like the regulatory spotlight is getting brighter on the EV giant. One probe focuses on Model 3 door handles freezing and trapping occupants inside the vehicle. Imagine being stuck in your own car because the handle won't work in the cold. It's a serious safety concern. Another investigation is examining new autopilot crashes that may involve driver monitoring failures. Federal regulators are asking whether Tesla's software encourages an unsafe reliance on the system, and whether hardware limitations could be contributing to collisions. These are not minor issues. They strike at the core of Tesla's brand promise of advanced technology and safety. These investigations come as Tesla already battles slowing sales, shrinking profit margins, and rising global EV competition from all sides. The pressure is mounting, and these probes could force significant changes to how autopilot operates and how Tesla designs its vehicles, adding another layer of complexity to an already challenging year for the company. Speaking of autonomous tech, San Francisco just put the brakes on the future. Waymo temporarily grounded its entire autonomous taxi fleet after a software issue caused multiple vehicles to stall, block traffic, and create major congestion across the city. This wasn't just one or two cars having a bad day. It was a systemic failure that brought parts of the city to a standstill. The company is now rushing to roll out an emergency software update to prevent similar failures from happening again. This incident is a major reminder for everyone, from investors to city planners, that fully driverless vehicles are still far from foolproof. The technology is incredibly complex, and a single bug can have widespread consequences in a dense urban environment. Cities are watching very closely, and incidents like this could slow down the rollout of autonomous vehicle services. Nationwide, as regulators demand more proof of reliability and safety, the dream of a driverless city is still on the horizon, but this event shows us the road to get there is still full of unexpected bumps. As automakers grapple with these challenges, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency just proposed new fuel economy standards, and they're far more aggressive than the current rules. This isn't just a small adjustment, it's a massive push towards a specific kind of future. Automakers may soon be forced to sell significantly higher percentages of E versus and ultra-high MPG vehicles. Even as consumer demand for pure E versus slows down, it creates a major disconnect between what the government is mandating and what customers are actually buying. As we saw with Ford's pivot to hybrids, industry leaders are warning that these rules could dramatically raise average vehicle prices, reduce consumer choices, and put immense financial pressure on manufacturers already struggling with billions in EV losses. It's a high-stakes bet on forcing an EV transition, and if the market doesn't respond, it could backfire, making new cars unaffordable for many and leaving automakers in a very difficult position. But it's not all regulatory battles and software glitches. In some incredible news, Toyota just set the internet on fire. The new GR-GT3 supercar has sparked massive, unprecedented demand before it even officially launches, We're talking about a level of excitement that we haven't seen in years, with rumored twin-turbo V8's power, racing-derived aerodynamics that look like they're straight off the Le Mans circuit, and the kind of luxury you'd expect from its cousin, Lexus. This car hits all the right notes. And on top of all that, it comes with Toyota's legendary reliability. People are already calling it the spiritual successor to the LFA, and predicting it could become the most important Japanese performance car since the iconic R34 Skyline. It proves that passion for internal combustion and high-performance engineering is alive and well. Toyota is showing the world that you can innovate and create excitement without plugging into a wall. This is the halo car the industry needed. Rounding out the week, Mercedes-Benz and Hyundai both teased new next-generation electric vehicles, promising longer range, faster charging, and more advanced autonomous features. The EV innovation race isn't stopping. It is just getting more competitive as legacy automakers try to catch up to and surpass the early movers. Meanwhile, in a move that could change the entire landscape, Samsung is reportedly preparing a massive acquisition in the automotive ADAS space that's advanced driver assistance systems. This signals a major shift in who controls the future of driving technology. It's not just car companies anymore. Big tech is moving in, and they're moving in fast. When a giant like Samsung decides to buy its way into the automotive core, it means the software, sensors, and computers in your next car might come from the same company that made your phone. The lines are blurring, and the battle for the car of the future is just getting started. So what does this all mean? The EV revolution isn't slowing down, but it is changing direction. Hybrids are surging back into the spotlight as the practical choice for today's driver. Regulators are tightening their grip, creating a collision course with market realities. Autonomous tech is hitting some real-world stalls, reminding us that progress isn't always a straight line. And in the middle of it all, the soul-stirring supercar is making a powerful comeback. It's a fascinating, turbulent time in the automotive world. This is Brandon Steele, and this is Deep Dive Automotive News Weekly. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for real automotive news, no hype. We'll see you next week.